Okay, man, we're at Bowl Expo 2018. As you can see, there's a lot going on. Kind of bring you up to date. You guys have seen a lot of new videos on some of our tools. Let me remind you that a year and a half ago, we had a complete rebuild at the Kegel Training Center. Everything in the facility is brand new. And one of the most exciting products that I know that people are starting to really start to hear and understand is Specto, right over here in the corner that you're seeing, right over here on my shoulder. We've had several centers in the world buy Specto. They're starting to use it. And since then, we've had many, many upgrades, including our two new teaching models, which is Specto Challenges and Specto Worlds, which simply is going to give you a plan so that when you use Specto, and you can use it right here using the Specto app right on your phone, so you don't need a coach standing behind you to do this. You're going to be able to use Specto casually while you're training, while you're practicing, and really get a lot more out of your practice. We've got the new upgrades with the torch, where the torch will bend at an angle, so for you left-eye dominant players, you'll be able to see the angle more correctly. It'll be able to change different colors. You'll be able to, we have a sensor now down at the end of the new torch, which will be an accuracy device. And then on top of that, we just launched the new Arrow, which is our new teaching device that you're going to be hearing a lot about. And we're going to do a promotion worldwide where there's going to be, we'll give a prize for the best new teaching drill that will come out of using the Arrow. And I know once the coaches get a hold of this thing, they're going to get really creative on ways that they can improve their students. And that's really what it's all about, is about getting feedback to the students so that they can understand and learn the skill faster. All right? So this time of season, we're also talking about camps. So we have our elite biomechanical physical game camps that are going to be in August, as well as our elite camp that features Dr. Dean. And if you haven't been to this camp, the price of admission just for one day with Dr. Dean is worth coming to this camp. Dr. Dean, if you don't know, has been with Kegel since the inception, since 1997. He's the Team USA head coach, and he also works with the Weber International team every year, actually twice a year. And as we know, on the mental side, the mental game is just as important as physical or anything that you can do tactically, all right? The other thing that's going on that's exciting is we just did the first two-handed camp in the world. As I said at the camp, I don't know of any other camp specifically designed for two-handers. It went over phenomenal. This was not only for students, but also for coaches. And then at the end of the camp, surprisingly, that wasn't scheduled, is we were able to get Jason Belmonte by Skyping him in and putting him on the big screen at Kegel. He spent an hour and 15 minutes Q&A with all the campers and the coaches. It wasn't scheduled. It was something that Storm was able to pull off. And man, I tell you, it was the icing on the cake. Be able to spend some time with the guy that really, one of the people that revolutionized this style. And as we know, not only are there a lot of really good two-handers anymore, but the style is starting to evolve, just like the game's evolving. And so it was just a phenomenal experience, and we're going to continue to grow that. We'll probably take that camp this year at least one more time outside the Kegel Training Center. And then last but not least, we started to do some road shows. And so I would stay tuned to the Kegel Training Center website, also our Facebook page, because a lot of the coaches are starting to travel a little bit more, and we're starting to take our clinics and camps, not just for students, but for coaches as well, outside the Kegel Training Center. And then, oh, you know what I forgot, guys? We've got a new technology at Kegel called Clutch Bowling, and it's on lanes 5 through 8, and it is a digital projector that projects images on the lanes. And so, for example, you guys know that the hardest thing to teach is ball shape and to see your ball shape. Well, now when the ball goes down the lane, one of the cool features is it actually shows the path of the ball as it's going down the lane. And for people that are not visual, this is part of the hardest part of the game to learn. So again, more commitment from the Kegel Training Center on technology to grow the sport, continuing investment into the Kegel Training Center with coaches, staffs, and technology. Man, what a phenomenal place to be. And if you're really into bowling and you want to get better, there's no better place than Lake Wales, Florida.